Row number 10, Jim Taggart, this year racing in GTA in a Porsche, sponsored by Smart Charms.
I raced motocross when I was a kid and really enjoyed that, then had to take a hiatus from that, obviously, to work and everything. About 4 years ago, I got the bug again to race, and my body's too old to race motocross anymore. So I went to Skip Barber, went and bought a car and went and did Ariel Adams series, and just started getting into racing and just kind of grew from there. So I've only been doing it for about I think this is my 4th year racing. Motocross is much more go out there and just do whatever it takes to get around the track. I've learned that sports car racing is much more precise, hitting your marks, hitting your points, hitting your brake points, hitting your track up. Everything is much more precise in sports car racing. And I've been racing GTA class with folks that are more like me, that are not true professional drivers our whole career, but can compete, go out there and compete and have fun. I can't compete against Skeen and O'Connell and those guys in the real GT class. But to have a gentleman driver class like this is just perfect for me. So that's why I was going to race GTS again this year in the Lotus, but I found out about this class, purchased this Porsche GT3R, which is an amazing car. It's a 2013 model. It's got ground effects, downforce like you wouldn't believe. It's got ABS, traction control, 12 positions on my steering wheel for traction control. If it rains, like I said, on a wet setting, I got 12 more positions. I've got ABS settings. I mean, paddle shifting, obviously. You only use the clutch just to get out of the pits and do our standing starts. So it almost drives itself, you could say, but it's great. Standing starts are tough because in last year when I was doing it in the Lotus, it was much easier because that was more like a street clutch. This is more of a race clutch, which is an on-off switch. So I stalled at St. Pete. So I've been working hard on it by not stalling, but it is kind of hectic. You've got to manage the clutch. You got to manage not drifting back if you're on a hill. But the biggest thing is to get going. A lot of people think, I've got to go out there and just pass 10 cars right off the start. But if you get going, get the car going, everything's going to take care of itself. That's the best thing to do.
What's your favorite part about Pirelli World Challenge?
I love the staff. I love hanging out. The biggest part for me is the racing. I just love getting out there and mixing it up and racing. Whether you're racing for 1st or 10th, there's always somebody to race with. The other guys are great out there. It can get a little dicey at times. It get a little crashy, but it's very aggressive racing and fun. Fans bring a lot. I think they love it because it's the kind of car they can drive or see on the street. They can drive at home, and not these open wheel cars that are just kind of unattainable. So it's you can buy a GT3 Porsche street car that looks just like this one and drive it on the street. And I think the fans like that a lot, to go out there and see. And they see different kind of cars. They see, Cadillacs and Porsches, and now we have Lamborghinis and Ferraris and Bentleys and all that. I think the fans really, really love that. I think that's the best part for them. So I have a lot of people to thank. Tom Long, who's my coach, he's great. Long Road Racing, who supports my program. Eric Arms is my crew chief, he's great. And of course, my family is very supportive. Regina, my beautiful wife, is very supportive of me. And my daughter's here this weekend, and she's been flag girl a few times for me. So, and of course, the series itself and Pirelli and World Challenge is just great to be able to put on this series and support all of us. And they do a great job with it.